Okay, in this video, we're going to take a look at FriendBeast. Let's see what's in this beast. All right, when you first log into the extension, you'll see a calendar. Of course, it won't have anything on it. These are ones I've done. This is a test account I've set up just for purposes of doing training videos and things like that. So I have a couple of posts in here, and we'll create one on the video here. The first thing I'll show you, well, we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to show the key because that may be the first place you want to go. You can change your password there and update it. Okay. Then the very next thing you need to do is go to settings and click Facebook link settings. You can't do anything until you've set destinations for your posts. And you do that here, and you just simply hit create Facebook post, enter a title, enter a URL, and click add. And you can see I've named one Ed Acres personal profile, and that is simply the link to my personal profile, which you can see up here in the menu bar. But you can also post anywhere you can normally post. This software will post to. So I have one link here I added for GMCRM partners. These are reseller partners of one of my softwares, and that's the link to the group. And I put one in there that I'm not an admin of, but the one that I post in from time to time, and that's Kartra. And all you do is just, again, give it a name and put the name of the URL for the group or the profile or wherever it is that you happen to be posting. Now, keep in mind, if you are not the admin of a group and that group has moderated posts, when it posts, it's not going to go right into the group. It's going to get submitted to the admins for approval. So it doesn't bypass that normal process. That still happens. However, at the time you schedule the post, it will get submitted to the admins for approval, just like normally when you post. This is the calendar. That's the main screen you come in. Now, there are a couple of things in this calendar to keep in mind. When the main calendar view is, you'll see everything, and you'll see some of these are color-coded, and you'll see what those are momentarily. But you may only want to see posts with certain tags or posts with certain, maybe you only want to see your value posts. Okay, boom, all the other ones disappear. You can say, hey, I haven't, I'm not selling anything. Well, usually some people think they're not selling because they have not enough offer posts, when really a lot of times maybe people are getting tired of seeing your offer posts and you're not giving enough value, right? So look at, I only have one value post this month. Oh my goodness, I need to add more. So this can help you really round out the type of posting that you're doing and help you get your systems in place, not only to schedule things in advance and increase productivity, but also to do some analysis and see what do you have more of, what do you not have enough of, and that type of thing. The next button up here is how to actually schedule a post. I'll come back to that momentarily. This is a content library. Now, these all say 0 because I don't have anything added in this account into the content library. You'll have these categories, these post types, when you first log in, because we've created these for you with the software. Ask post, encouragement post, engagement post, value post, connection post, lead generation post, offer post, soft sell. Now, you may not use some of these. Maybe you never do a soft sell. Well, you can delete that. That's not a problem, okay? Maybe you have posts that aren't in this list that you do. For example, maybe you do quotes, right? Maybe you have a day, every Friday you like to put quotes out. So you're going to want a quotes content type, post type. And for that, we'll skip up here to the top. You just go up here and you could do, let's just add one, right? Quotes post, okay? And then we'll hit add. And it'll come in down here as a let me move this up so we can just see it a little better. It'll come in this brown. You can change the name if you made an error. You can delete it if you no longer need it, but we can add the color. Let's do red. That looks pretty good. There it is. Okay. And that's it. So now we have quotes post type. And whoops, I'll click that again. We have a quotes post type. And we can now add that into. And we can also save things in the library, which I'll show you shortly. The last thing I'll show you is we have tags. Now, I've added a couple of tags already. Maybe I have posts that are geared mostly towards people in my partnership. So I want to tag that post with these because that's really what they're for. Or maybe it's for my end users of my software. Or maybe it's reseller training is who those posts are geared towards. So you can not only tag a post with the content type, the main category that it comes in here from your content library, but you can also tag the post for a specific, this is usually for a specific target or audience, but you can tag this with anything that you want, any kind of tag that you might want to add to a post. And it gives you just an additional way to analyze things, to sort things, to organize things. So let's go make a post. Click schedule a post. You click the mailbox, then schedule a post. Now, if I had things in the content library, I could click these, right, like a value post, and I could go select a saved post that I have in that library and use that as a basis. I don't have any in this account, so I'm going to hit continue, create new post. What do we want to do today? Let's just do a quick value post, all right? Where do we want to post it? I'll just put it on my personal profile. That's fine. Let me just see something here. That was one there. We want this to go out today. All right, so click that, and we want it to go out 53. Let's do, well, I'll see if I can get it done fast enough to do 54. I had kind of created one, although I'm sure I have some typos in here because I'm not a very good typist, which is interesting for someone who writes on the internet for a living, right? Okay, we'll put a little space in there. Yeah, look at all these typos. I was typing that too fast. Okay, so that's good. It's a little value post about software resellers. You can add an image if I wanted to hit choose file, and it would just come in here, and I can pick an image to go along with that. But I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll down and hit add. I don't think I hit it. I don't think I did it in time. We'll find out. Refresh the page to see if it's posted or not after the given time. I may have missed this one because the time I had was 11:54 and it changed before I did it, but it may go. And we can go back in here. We will see it in the calendar. Okay, that's going to be, I believe it's the top one here. Yep, there it is. Okay, see, 11:54 is the post time, and it went in there. And you can clone a post too. Let's say I say, hey, this is really good. I want to put this in a group, but I want it to be a little tiny bit different. I can hit clone, and it's going to have the profile, but I can get rid of that, and I can say, let's do it over in this group, maybe here to the Karcher people, but I want it different, and I can change the wording a little bit to gear it a little more towards that audience. So really quickly, I can have some things in there that'll work really well. And sometimes my yeah, look, it did post just now. So it posted beautifully. See, that's exactly how it works. The emoji went in there and everything. Now, let's go back into actually, let's just stay right here. Okay, so let's say there are some things that I might want to post later. I want to save something. Like and this is a specific type of post. You hit the three dots on any post you want to save. Okay, schedule B, save post. Let's say this is really just done for engagement, and it's mainly for partners. And I can hit save. Okay, so now when we go back into and it says post saved, right? You got your little message there. Now if we go back into our content library, engagement posts has a post there, and I can click the button and we can see what's in there, and I can scan this. That's for scanning it is for engagement. I don't have any engagement yet. I just posted it, but if you hit that, it'll queue it and it'll start, and you'll be able to see, how many likes, how many comments, how many things like that. You can start doing engagement scanning, and I can also edit this. If I need to edit it for the content library, if I'm going to use it, obviously it's already posted. It's not going to change the post, but it will change this if I want to come back and use this again later, right? So, for example, let's say I do a post here and I hit schedule a post. Now I can go down into, whoops, it wasn't encouragement, it was engagement posts, right? And I can select it. Up, there's one there. I click that, and now it's here. Now I can edit this, I can add things, I can do things differently, I can give it a different tag or post type where I want to post it. It just puts the post itself in there, which can be a big time saver if you're using the same format for a lot of things. Now you don't just have to it's not just your own, you can save other people. So if you're scrolling down and let's see, I'm going to get a lot of music things. Let's just find one. A lot of these are personal. Okay, here's a Bitcoin one. I do some Bitcoin stuff once in a while. Here's an interesting, maybe I want to save this in my quotes, right? You say, hey, well, that's good, Willie. I like that, right? So you hit Schedule B, Save Post. We'll put it, see, quotes is already there just because it's at the top of the list, but I'll hit quotes. And what's the tag's going to be? I don't really know what the tag's going to be for that. This might be a generic tag. I'll just put that in there and then hit save. Okay, and again, now that's in there. Now I have, if I go to my content library, now I have that one also in the list. And of course, There's a little bit of data there, so we can scan that. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. Actually, we can go to our settings, engagement settings. Let's make sure that's on. Okay, it's on, and we can update that, and it'll scan. So we want to scan all the content libraries. Don't want to scan schedule posts, and then we can set a schedule of how often it will scan. Let's see if that, I'm not sure how fast that takes. Yeah, there it is. Look, so it's in this. So I can, at a glance, I can see this particular post had 9 reactions, 6 comments, was shared once. So you can kind of do your scans, and if you do them daily or weekly or monthly, it'll keep these updated automatically for you. Now, at a glance, you can go in, you can roll down your list of all the posts in your content library and say, wow, this one's really high on engagement. Let's pull this back up again. Okay, so that's basically it. That is how this wonderful software works. Have fun with it. Use it to, take one day a month maybe and just schedule all your posts out for the month. Now, you still want to post live things throughout the month. I deal, for example, with a lot of realtors, and I say get all your engagement content and your value content and things like that scheduled ahead of time. Just do those ahead of time. Maybe Fridays you do this and just get in a habit of doing that. Then when your open houses come up and your listings come up, you just do those live as you go through the month. And the same is basically for any business. It works that same way. And, so you can be really productive. And of course, with this tool, now with some of the cloning features and with your content library, if you're scrolling during the day and you go, wow, that would be really good. Just take a quick, all it takes is, a real quick thing. Again, I got a lot of, everybody's all talking Bitcoin, right? Here's, actually, this would be good. I don't do these kind of giving away sales scripts, but maybe I'm like, all right, that's a good one. We'll save that. And just as you're going through stuff, just save these. Okay, right? Connection. That would be kind of a partner thing. Save, boom, done. And as you're scrolling through your normal day and you see things you may want to share later, save them in your content library. And then when you go do your scheduling, they'll be in there. You'll see them. You can make minor adjustments, make them yours, and roll on out. And again, remember, you can do images. You can do GIFs. All right, awesome. Enjoy. Have fun.